When I close my eyes, I see the wide open space covered in a blanket of green. I hear my laughter running alongside me through the field. The grass tickles my feet. The breeze caresses my face. My mom is behind the camera recording the minutes of joy. I am the star of the show. I remember that day clearly. The sun was shining and the breeze was perfect. I can still recollect the feeling of joy and a little bit of anger. I felt liberated and yet in chains. The open space made me feel free, while my pain and weakness made me feel restrained. That day stands out more than others, because that was the day I realized I was different. I was only 5, so I was far from knowing the struggles that were heading my way. My brother started a game of tag, and I was it. When this game began, I had no idea that by the end I would walk off the field no longer fitting in with the rest of the kids. I began chasing him, but would fall every few steps. I would laugh, then dust myself off and continue running. My mother was my personal cheerleader with encouraging chants. We played until I grew tired and my leg was aching. Plus, my knees could not fit another scrape. I looked around while catching my breath and noticed the other kids still at play with the occasional fall, nothing remotely close to the many times I hit the ground. I was confused on why I was having such a hard time running when all the other children were not having any trouble. Then I realized running was not the only struggle. Standing and walking were struggles as well. At home, I was no different, but here on this field, surrounded by other children, I was. Although my leg does not allow me to walk long distances, my heart has no boundaries. Nonetheless, my pain has to be pushed aside. But like a fire alarm with low batteries, my mind constantly reminds me of it. Whenever I grow tired and start feeling my leg aching, I am back to standing in the middle of the field.